So, Jimmy, start with you. They have a big that's almost your size, but did you feel like you had an advantage on him? What happened today?
I mean, I had a little motivation before the game. I had people texting me, telling me he's the best big in the Big 12, and I just took it personal. And he's a big guy, he's a good player. I played him AAU season, so we kind of already knew each other game. But he's a good player. But I definitely feel like I had the advantage, and I just used it and had a good night.
Even from the foul line?
I've been working on my free throws. I've been shooting almost 200 every day, making sure I get that down pat because, we lost a few games because of free throws. So I just been, standing in the gym, working on my free throws a lot, working on my touch, and it's been looking pretty good. So.
Jim, did you get hit in the face in the first half or something else?
Nah, to be honest, I couldn't even really tell you. I just was walking down the court and, I don't know, I had some salmon before the game and it came up a little bit. So, but I'm good, though.
Jimmy, who's got the guts to text you before a game that Eddie Lampkin was better than you?
A few people, a lot of people, but I don't pay attention to it, but I just kind of took it a little personal, just because the same size difference. So I know people was looking forward to that matchup. I was looking forward to that matchup, and we came out with the win. So
friends, family.
I just know him from basketball, really.
I got you.
Yeah.
So, Kedie, a family affair? Did you talk to your cousin as he was in game, after game?
Talked to him yesterday. Couldn't talk to him today. It was business day. Had to take care of business. But talked to him after the game. It was all love after the game. So.
Obviously, he's very good. You guys ran a lot of doubles at him. I assume that was the game plan going in. So what was the strategy to try to defend him?
It wasn't particularly just doubling him. It was all ball screens and any ball screen in general. So, but we did a good job doing it in the beginning. We kind of slowed up, but eventually we got back to it.
It's a little bit easier to have one rule that you're following with a certain player rather than, trying to read over on this side, under on that side, ball hand, whatever. Does that make it a little easier to zero in on what you're doing?
Most definitely. I feel like when we got multiple defensive assignments, I'll say, it kind of, you never know what, in any moment it could be something that you can't do. So I feel like with the one assignment that we had, I think we should do that more often.
Joe, how badly do you guys just need a win, break the streak, get back on top?
Man, I'm happy. I'm happy we got one. And now we just built, we got one, but we got like 14, 15 left. So, we're going to enjoy this one tonight, but we're back to work tomorrow.
Joe, at the end there, when it was 62-60, under 4 timeout, I believe, or around there, how did you guys kind of prevent that here we go again feeling and get over the hump? I think Jimmy made a couple free throws and then scored in the post, and then you drove to the basket, got it back up to 8.
Stay disciplined. Coach was telling us that media right there, stay disciplined. Basketball is a game of runs. We knew TCU was going to go on a run. That's a tough team. They're not going to back down. And, we just stood composed, and, we made our run after.
Kedie, on that note, you've been here, you've kind of seen all the highs and the lows. Did you ever have that feeling creeping into your head, like, oh, here we go again, and it's going to turn into what leads have turned into in the second half recently?
Of course. Because it doesn't happen almost every game. But I feel like this time, all the guys said, we're not losing this one. So we buckled down and got the win.
Obviously, they're really good in transition. I think you held them to no fast break transition points in the first half, low total for the game. Is that just something that's got to be reinforced for everybody to run the floor and get back, or was it a little bit more just because you knew that's the way they scored a lot of their points?
It was definitely because, we knew they're like number one in the nation or something like that. They score 21 fast break points a game, and I told the guys, if we keep them under 10, then we have a real good chance of winning this game. They just get out the ball and they get out and they go, anybody brings the ball up, So I was just telling the guys, get back, let's build the wall. They got a couple. I think they had 8 or like 7 or something like that, but that wasn't enough to beat us.
For Joe and Kedie, because it looks like Coach Johnson is going to be working with the guards, it kind of looks like. Obviously, I just met him a couple days ago, but first impressions working with him, what was it like getting to know him?
He's an ex-professional basketball player. We could learn a lot from him. I feel like he'll be good for this program and us guards in particular. So I look forward to working with him.
Yeah, I mean, just piggyback off what he said. I mean, and also he played for Hugs. So, I mean, anytime you can get a guy who played for Coach before, you know, it's like a no-brainer.
Last question for the players. Coach Dixon's on his way.
Jimmy or any one of you guys, I guess, combination of the way you guys did defend the ball screens, it kind of gave them trouble. They picked up a couple early offensive fouls, and it seemed like it cooled them down a little bit. What did you see from their frustration or their adjustments to that, and how you kind of affected them?
I mean, we worked on it for the past couple of days, so we knew from watching, you know, their previous games that they struggled with traps. You know, me, I have good feet, so I can, you know, help trap with the guards. We had good people rotating on the backside, so I mean, you know, we all just helped each other out, and it worked pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, the scout team did a really good job. I think they really prepared us for this. You know, they helped us. You know, we trapped them. They're getting the ball out, and that's just rotating. So I want to shout out the scout team. They really helped us.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you.